The serpent's wings unfurled slightly as it crept closer, its voice now a poisonous whisper.
You will not surely die. God knows that in the day that you eat of it, your eyes will be opened, and you will be like gods, knowing both good and evil.
The woman, seeing that the tree was good for food and a delight to the eyes, and enticed by the promise of wisdom, took of its fruit and ate. Then she gave some to Adam, who was with her, and he also ate. Immediately the eyes of both were opened, and they knew they were naked. Shame and fear swept over them like a cold wind. They hastily wove fig leaves together to cover themselves, trembling as they heard the voice of the Almighty walking in the garden in the cool of the day.
Adam, where are you?
The voice of the Lord called. Adam, hiding among the trees, answered,
I heard your voice in the garden, and I was afraid because I was naked, so I hid myself.
Who told you that you were naked?
Asked the Almighty.
Did you eat of the tree whereof I commanded you that you should not eat?
Adam, with a heavy heart, replied,
It was the woman whom you gave to be with me. She gave me of the tree, and I did eat.
The Lord God turned to the woman.
What is this that you have done?
The woman answered, The serpent deceived me, and I ate. Then the Lord pronounced judgment. To the serpent he said,
Because you have done this, cursed are you above all the livestock and all wild animals. You will crawl on your belly, and you will eat dust all the days of your life.
At this, the wings of the serpent fell limp, and its legs shrank into the dust, no longer able to leap and swiftly gallop, and no longer able to fly through the air as before. Forevermore it would crawl upon the ground, a creature of the earth. The Lord then said,
I will put enmity between you and the woman, between your offspring and her offspring. He shall bruise your head, and you shall bruise his heel.
To the woman he said,
I will greatly increase your pains in childbearing. With pain you will give birth to children. You will desire your husband, but he will rule over you.
To Adam he said,
Because you listened to your wife and ate from the tree about which I commanded you, you must not eat of it. Cursed is the ground because of you. Through painful toil, you will eat of it all the days of your life. It will produce thorns and thistles for you, and you will eat the plants of the field. By the sweat of your brow, you will eat your food until you return to the ground, since from it you will take it. For dust you are, and to dust you shall return.
And Adam called his wife's name Eve, because she was the mother of all living. The Almighty clothed Adam and Eve in garments of skins, for even in his justice there was mercy. But no longer could they remain in Eden.
Look, the human beings have become like us, knowing good and evil. They must not be allowed to reach out and also take from the tree of life and eat and live forever.
So the Lord God drove them from the garden, lest they stretch forth their hands and eat from the tree of life and live forever in their fallen state. Out of paradise they went, into a world now marked by toil, pain, and the certainty of death. At the entrance to the garden, the Almighty stationed cherubim with flaming swords that turned every way to guard the way to the tree of life. Yet, even as they departed into the wilderness, hope flickered faintly like the first light of dawn. A promise that one day the curse would be lifted, and the way back to life eternal would be opened once more. Thus, Adam and Eve, the first of humankind, began their long exile from the garden. They walked into a world filled with thorns, shadows, and uncertainty. Yet within them, the memory of Eden burned like a distant star, guiding them toward a hope that one day, the gates of paradise would be opened again, and the brokenness of the world would be mended. And so, their tale lives on, whispered in the hearts of their children, down through the ages. A story of creation, of fall, and of the promise of redemption that would one day come to pass.
Thank you for joining us in the Bible Multiverse, where we seek truth line upon line, precept upon precept. If these stories stirred your spirit, we invite you to like, share, and subscribe. Many more truths await those who join the journey with us.